Hello YouTube, today we're gonna watch one of Philarius' videos regarding the Grub path. I'm assuming this path are for junglers that are really good at taking Void Grubs, so champions that come to mind are like Brand, maybe Hecarim, any champion that has like really good AoE abilities and can potentially execute all of the Void Grubs at the same time, so you don't have to deal with the shields, but I could be wrong. So let's see what this video is gonna teach us.
Since I made my last video, I've had some life stuff going on, but Season 14 is now upon us, and I wanted to share with you guys a pretty interesting path I cooked up that I've been calling the Grub Clear. Now, I don't want to make it seem like this is some kind of god clear that you want to do every single game. There's no such thing. Your starting path is always situational. That being said, I think if you use it in the right spots, this path carries some pretty significant advantages.
Raptor start into wolves?
On the champions that are able
I thought I was gonna do raptors into Crux, then red.
Heading from raptors straight over to my blue side jungle, and you're probably thinking, what am I looking at? What about your red buff and Crux?
Yeah.
So let's take a moment to talk about the Season 14 jungle and what changed, namely Grubs. Grubs now spawn at 5 minutes, and this has significantly changed the way junglers path on their second rotations. Last season, it was very common to see junglers clear, take the crab, maybe look for a quick gank, then reset into their second full clear. In Season 14, the problem is that grubs spawn in the middle of your second clear, so we've been seeing junglers break off in the middle of their clear to do grubs or drake. If you complete your second full clear, there's a chance you might lose both objectives if the enemy jungler is rushing grubs on spawn. But if you break off of your clear, you're leaving half of your jungle just sitting there. It's really inefficient for your respawns, and there's also a chance your camps might get stolen. You're also not even guaranteed to win the fight if grubs are contested. So what's different about the Grub path? By opening with 3 small camps, the Grub path accelerates your respawns so that you have time to clear 3 camps on your second rotation before the grubs spawn. This comes at the sacrifice of some early clear speed, as we're doubling back to our jungle starting quadrant in something known as a reverse clear.
Like Hecarim should be done with 6 camps, like in a couple of seconds, but it is only done 5 now.
However, the shifted respawns give us 2 big advantages. Number 1, you're guaranteed to be level 5 on grubs instead of level 4. And number 2, all of your camps will be sequenced and on respawn, leaving no inefficiency and no opening for them to get stolen while you're on the grubs. Now you might be thinking, well, what if I start on the wrong side? If I'm on red team, I'll end up at the dragon. Well, first, that could be a good thing. Dragons are arguably just stronger than grubs depending on the game and team compositions. But that's a topic for another video. Second, you can just do this in reverse. Instead of raptors, open on the wolves and go wolves to raptors, Krugs, red, then back over to your blue and grump. It's the exact same thing but flipped around, so you can end on whichever side you want. You'll still reach
that makes sense
on spawn. So now let's talk about what champions can run this path and when it's a bad idea to run.
Anything that does AoE, I guess.
Pretty fast clearing farm jungler like Hecarim, Udyr, or Lilia. Diana, Nocturne, champions like this can all run the path, although some of them might be a little bit slow on the timers and arrive at crab or grubs a bit late. Now, why would you not want to run this path? Plenty of reasons. Number 1, this is strictly a farm jungle path. If you're playing a slower clearing champion or you're looking to gank early, the grub path will be absolutely terrible.
Yep, it's
Second,
not efficient then.
It is incredibly inflexible. Because the grub path is so efficient,
yeah, you're just so committed.
No downtime, and that is a double-edged sword. It's great if you want to completely ignore the map until 5 minutes. Guaranteed advantage.
Yeah, your ladies will love that.
It's not so great if you think the map will be volatile and you'll need to gank or cover your lanes. So I would only do this path if you know the early game is going to be very stable and you're just going to be farming. But as you can
He's
see,
not setting up so they all like
path,
die within the same
efficient.
Q stack.
I am finishing the grubs at 5:15 solo, not arriving, finishing, and then have plenty of open time to gank, recall, or head over to contest the dragon.
Interesting clear. I haven't seen it before. But personally, I feel like people are overrating the Void Grubs. Of course, 5 and 6 Void Grubs was super nice. But I feel like people play like super hard for it. I feel like you can punish it by simply playing for bot side. As in, you can counter jungle, or you can take Drake into counter jungle bot side, or you can take Drake into potentially diving on bot side or killing a bot side. or simply just make any type of cross map play on bot side. And I feel like as long as you're capable of contesting the second Void Grubs, that then you're actually fine with trading the first ones. But let me know what you guys think about Void Grubs. Would you rather have Void Grubs or Drake at minute 5? And then, yeah, let's see if we can get a discussion going in the comment section. But if you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like and subscribe. Also go to Valerius' channel and subscribe to him. And then I hope to see you guys in my next YouTube video. See you guys.